Amy, and I'm here today to talk about the books that I'm going to be reading in the month of September, and I am going to be participating in count them, 1, 2, bookathons. I'm participating in 2 readathons, and the first one would be the Book Buddy-a-thon, which runs from September 7th through the 13th, and the Bookish September, which is actually a month-long readathon. So there are challenges that go along with each one, and I'm going to start with the Book Buddy-a-thon first because it's the week-long one. Oh, hi, Bandit. Hi. Guys, look at how big Bandit is. He's like bigger than my head. Yeah. You just wanted to be in my video? Yeah. Okay. Okay, he's done. Okay, so that was Bandit. Okay, so I'm starting with the Book Buddy-a-thon. So my book buddy is the first thing you have to do is choose a buddy. And Whitney asked if I would be her buddy, and I so gladly said yes. So it's Whitney from Must Read Now. I think that's right. Sorry if I'm wrong, Whitney. So that is my buddy. So the first challenge was I chose 3 books, and Whitney chose one of those books from the list for me to read. So the 3 books that she had to choose from for me to read were 1, Until We Meet Again by Renee Collins, Ever After by Rachel Hawk, and my book that she chose for me is There You Will Find Me by Jenny B. Jones. This is a book that I just recently got from Amazon, and it's about this girl in college, or she's 18, and she goes to Ireland, and it's just about her experience there and some stuff that's going on, and I don't know a whole lot about it. I saw it on someone's channel, and it just sounded amazing, and then I saw that it was actually also on my TBR for Goodreads, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. This was the one that I was hoping that Whitney was going to choose for me. I mean, I would have been glad to read any of those, but this is just a contemporary, nice romance book, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Okay, so that's the first challenge. Okay, so challenge 2 is buddy read a book with your buddy, and what we did was we just took the list of 3 books that we each had to choose from, and we chose one from there, and we ended up choosing Hannah's Dream by Diane Hammond, and I haven't gotten it yet. I had to get it from the library, and I had to request it from another library in our town. So, I don't know, it was a book that Whitney had suggested, and it sounded really awesome, and so I'm looking forward to reading that book. So the third challenge is read a book with your buddy's favorite color on it, and Whitney's favorite color is red, so I chose Brandon Sanderson's Firefight, which is the second book in the Reckoners series. Yes, the Reckoners series. The first one being, Steelheart. And so I can't tell you much about this. It's really awesome. I'm really looking forward to continuing this story. Brandon Sanderson's style is just awesome, and he's fantastic. So that is my book with red on the cover. So the fourth challenge is read a book your buddy gave 5 stars. So I went on her Goodreads list, and then I compared it to my library, and I really wanted an audiobook because I just finished my other audiobook, and I needed another one, and this was one I already actually had, and that's the 13th Tale by Diane Cedarfield. And again, I don't know a whole lot about this book. I first initially saw it on Lindsay Ray's channel. She had listened to the audiobook and said it was fantastic, so I picked it up, and Whitney gave this book 5 stars, so we're going to encounter it, and it's 15 hours long, so I may not finish this in a week. Depends on how much laundry and clean house I have to do. So, okay, so that is the book that my buddy gave 5 stars. And then the last and final challenge for the Buddy-a-thon is read a book that I want to, and I decided to kind of double up, and the book that I really want to read is Firefight by Brandon Sanderson. So I am really looking forward to continuing the story. He's just a phenomenal writer. So, okay, so those are the books that I'm reading for the Buddy-a-thon. And then moving on to the Bookish September, which runs from September 1st to September 30th. There are 7 challenges, and the first one is reread one of your favorite books. And I've been planning on reading some more of Tamara Alexander, and this is actually one of my favorite of hers, and that is From a Distance. This is the first book in the Timber Ridge Reflections, and so I'm really looking forward to rereading this book. It follows Elizabeth and Daniel. Elizabeth is a photographer from the East, and she's come to Colorado to take pictures, and Daniel, who is this basically he's a hermit, and they meet, and who knows what happens. Okay, so that is From a Distance, and it's one of my favorite books that I'm going to be rereading. Sorry about the meowing. That was Bandit. He really didn't want to be in here anymore. And then the second challenge is read a recently purchased book, and I am taking one from my other readathon that I'm doing, and I'm using There You'll Find Me by Jenny B. Jones as my recently purchased book. And this is actually, I haven't purchased any books since I did my Amazon purchase, so this is actually the most recent purchase. Woo! Okay, and then question 3, challenge 3 is read a book from your favorite genre. And I don't really have like a favorite genre right now, but I've been reading a lot of fantasy, and I've been really enjoying it. And this is a book that I just got, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. And I think Sam from Novels and Nonsense is going to be really excited that I'm going to be reading this, because this is one of her favorite authors, or if not her favorite one right now, and that is The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. It's the first book in all of her series. I have no idea what this book is about. I just decided to pick up a Robin Hobb book because the last book that Sam just read said that all of the books are worth reading just to get to the one that she just read. I'm like, okay, I am needing some books that I'm just really excited about reading and make me want to continue to read. And so I'm really looking forward to reading these. And then the next challenge is challenge 4, read a book with a beautiful cover. And I really wanted just to pick a book from the list I already have, but none of these really have like amazingly beautiful covers, and so I may change this if I don't end up buying this book, but if I do, I will put this book on this challenge, and that is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. I think it's amazing because it's pink. It's a beautiful book. It's, so if I end up buying that book this month, then that will be the 4th challenge. If not, then we'll figure something out. Okay, question 5 is read a book you know nothing about. And I combined challenge 6, which is read a book with a darker theme. And I am guessing this is darker theme because Elizabeth from Elizabeth Page said it was a book with a darker theme. Because I know nothing about this book, and that is Challenger Deep by Neil Schusterman, and don't know much about it. I know it's about a boy, and seems like he has some mental problems. That's about it. That's all I know. I picked this up because of I think it was Christina Horner. She read this during the BookTubeathon, and she had such emotions over this book that I was like, any book that is going to bring that kind of emotion, I need to read it, even if it's a really hard emotion. I need to read it. So that's Challenger Deep by Neil Schusterman. Okay, and then the last and final challenge is read a book that you want to read, and it's not necessarily a book that I want to read, but it's a book that I'd already started at the beginning of September, and that is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. It's not that I'm really like ecstatic about this book, but I'm 60 pages in and I'm sort of enjoying it, but I'm like, I'm already started it, so I have to fit it into this readathon somehow. So that is a total of definitely 8, possibly 9 books. So here's my stack. Woo! And that is about all, guys. Let me know what you're going to be reading in the month of September. Let me know also if you are participating in either the Book Buddy-a-thon or the Bookish September monthly-a-thon, whatever you want to call it. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye! Woohoo! 2 videos in one night. What? Yeah, I filmed them in the same night. I didn't just wear the same clothes 2 days in a row. Because who would do that?